I'm going to do a quote from Jesus today, or at least I think it's a quote from him, but who knows? Down through the centuries, it's been translated, rewritten, handed down by word of mouth. But what I do is take what I need and leave the rest. If it works, then I use it. If not, I discard it. And you can do the same. And the quote I'm going to take is this. When Jesus said, I am the resurrection and the life. I am the resurrection and the life. He didn't say, Jesus is the resurrection and the life. Of course, you may say, well, he said I am. But he said, I am. He didn't say, I am Jesus, the bread of life, the resurrection. The one who believes in me will live even though they die. What does that mean? Die. I remember one time in my life, and you may have experienced this also, I felt like I was dying inside. And I was dying. The old me was dying. And it was a very painful death. Kind of like the crucifixion? Yeah, that's it. Because the old me was being crucified, and a new me was being born. Now, I don't mean born again in a religious sense. I mean, the old me was dying away because it suddenly quit working. And it was painful to let go of the old ways, to let the old man die. The old man didn't want to die. Sometimes the old man comes back up and wants to live again. But I don't get the pleasures and the satisfaction and fulfillment out of the old ways that I used to get before I died. And even though I died, I live now. And this is what I believe Jesus was talking about. Now, as far as living after death, there's only the death of this body. We continue to live. Who we are, the essence of who we are, the soul, if you like. Now, this is my belief. You don't have to agree with me, but it's something to ponder. No one really knows, do they? Because unless you die and come back, and even those people who have written about dying and coming back, were they really all the way dead? I don't know. I choose to believe that they were. Because throughout the centuries, people have spoken about the after-death experience. People who have physically died, and to all the senses of human beings, they were dead. But yet they came back and told of their experience. And all the experiences, or at least 95% of them, are congruent with each other, regardless of what they believed in. Now, I think this has been distorted through the years by religion. I have nothing against religion. Some of the things are good. Some of them I don't agree with. But religion is a group of people or a certain person's idea of what your relationship with God should be. Now, you could say the same thing to me about Jesus. But what I believe Jesus taught and what Jesus means to me and what the Father within me means is probably quite different from you or other people. Because I see it and experience it through the filters of my life experience. And you will do the same. But the general principles of what he taught are the laws of the universe, or the laws of God, if you like. And they work if you use them correctly, just like the law of attraction. He also says, where was the one about... spoke. I will get it in here in just a moment. With man, this is impossible, but with God, all things are possible. I am the resurrection and the life. I am. What are you saying after I am? What did God say to Moses in the Bible? Who are you? He said, I am that I am. God is in everything. He's in you. There's a part of you that is God. We'll call it the God part, the higher self, divinity, whatever you want to call it. Universal laws, God's laws. I am the way, the truth, and the life. I am. I am. Not me, the guy who's talking to you now, trying to figure out if what I'm saying is good enough, or if you're catching this, or if you think it's stupid. That's not the part of me that I'm talking about. I'm talking about the part of me that actually runs my life, that's connected to my heart, my subconscious mind, the inner depths of my soul, the inner depths of who I am. This is who I really am. This Mark, this personality that I'm expressing to you right now is not what I'm talking about. It's not the God in me. Just like Jesus said, I and my Father are one, but my Father is greater than I. I, Mark Daniels, is personality. The word personality comes from a Greek word, persona. In the theater, they had masks. It was a persona they put on. We put on these masks. If you ask yourself, you've been many things in life. You've worn many masks. What do I mean by that? Maybe at one time you were a child. You were a student. You were a college student. Maybe you were in sports. You were a football player. Maybe you were a player with women. You were a player. You were a Casanova. These are all masks. These are parts we play. Shakespeare said, all the world's a stage, all the men and women merely players. What part are you playing now? I could say, I'm a YouTuber. I am a YouTuber. What do you say? Who do you say that you are? Very important what you say about yourself. I am the way. You are the way. When you say I am, that is the way to achieve or to be whoever you want to be. I am the way. I am tired. I am healthy. I am strong. Jesus said, let the weak say, I am strong. Don't speak about what is. Speak about what you want as if you already have it. Speak about who you want to be as if you already are that person. And speak it until you feel it within the depths of your being, and it shall come to pass. Not by you consciously trying to figure it out. That's me playing God. And I've done that many times. And let me tell you, it doesn't end well. You can program yourself with your conscious mind with affirmations, visualization, and meditation. And in a way you don't even understand or couldn't even believe, what you desire will come to pass. You'll never figure it out. The how is none of your business. Your part is to plant the seed and water it with positive affirmations, visualization, and living as if you already have or are what you desire to be. Think about that. Hit that like button, subscribe. Thanks for joining me. Take care.